Good afternoon, everybody. This is Scott DeCamp with CatchMark SportsNet. We're in the podcast studio here in our Whitehall office. This is part of the North Muskegon Girls Basketball Media Day. We're so pleased to have them here and that we're able to make it work. I know it's further along in their season, but awesome that we can make this happen. And they're having such a great season, too. They're 10-6 right now, 5-3 in the WMC Rivers. Played Hart really tough last night. Two of those losses are to Hart, and then the other one's to Mason County, and those teams are very good regardless of division in this league. So without further ado, let's introduce our guests. We have Coach Joe Young. How's it going?
It's going great. Thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks for coming in. And we have Senior Allie Jensen.
Hello.
How's it going?
It's awesome.
Good. Thanks for your patience, guys. And then Junior Kaylee Martin.
Hey.
How's it going? You going to sing something for us on the podcast today?
Maybe.
All right. So at the outset, we talked about the season you're having, and you know, if you look at the last couple of years, 5 wins, 4 wins the year before that. You got 10 wins already this year. Anyone can chime in at any time, and this is just a casual conversation. But what's been the difference? Like, is it change in culture? What is it?
I think that has a big play in it because I've been a part of the team for the last 3 years, and I don't know. It's just so much more enjoyable this year, and I've just really found myself having fun every day.
Yeah, I feel like we're finally gelling as a program where it's not just like we're all sort of just there, and then the coach, we like mesh with our coach too.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. That's important. What about your thoughts, Joe?
Yeah, I mean, we've really been having fun. I've just been really excited to have these girls get to show what they can do. And it may not be like what other Norse teams have done, like the old way, but they can do a lot of things. And so we've been excited to show that and work on that.
So what's your coaching resume look like? Like, where have you coached? Where have you been? What levels? What states? Cities?
Yeah, my coaching resume is all over the place, from like swimming in Chattanooga, Tennessee, to middle school basketball teams, soccer teams, nothing at the varsity level except for swimming years and years ago. But yeah, in North Muskegon, I've coached about every sport there is, boys and girls, up through about middle school level, rec level. Yeah, so.
How much does that help to just seeing different facets, different sports, different things? It's all competition. It's all about relationships first and foremost. And I mean, how universal, I guess, is that, just the relationship piece of it?
I think coaching there's just so much that translates to anything you coach. Besides the relationships, yes, that is first and foremost. Relationships, having fun, learning and getting better at whatever game you're playing or coaching. And also, there's so many skills that translate from soccer to basketball to, I mean, it's just incredible. We always talk about it on the team. Like, do you see these slide drills we're doing? It's the same thing you do in soccer, or this triangle we're forming. It's the same thing you do, or volleyball. It's a lot of the same skills of just being athletic and seeing the big picture and working together. A lot of the same principles.
What I like about North Muskegon, what I've always respected, is the well-roundedness of the school, of the students. You look at Allie Jensen, for instance, 3-sport athlete. You look at Kaylee, who's maybe going to be on Broadway someday. But it's multifaceted individuals. And Allie, how proud are you to be part of that, and how blessed do you feel to have that opportunity to do those different things and do it at a high level at a place like North Muskegon?
I've really enjoyed it. I don't know where I'd be if I hadn't had those experiences, those different teammates. To me, it's made high school very enjoyable and a good experience for me.
What about for you, Kaylee? I know you play sports, but you're also in the arts, very, very accomplished, especially for your age.
It makes it really fun because you don't feel like you have to pick one thing. You can only be good at one certain thing. You can sort of do everything you want with the same level of intensity without needing I have to focus on just one thing. You can focus on a lot of different things without letting your team down or your family down and yourself down.
So I understand, I know this, not just a guess, but there's some musical talent in the Young family too, with singing.
Yeah, we can sing a little.
All of you?
I think, yes, we can. Yeah, when you grow up in the South, in the Bible Belt, you go to church and everybody can sing, and you learn to read music and you sing to your kids, and then they can sing. So, yeah, we like to sing some.
That's right. So in terms of balance in your life, and someone like Kaylee, with playing sports, but also having that other aspect on top of your academics, trying to keep those grades up. How does that help one grow maybe and maybe be well-rounded when you have those different aspects like that?
Boy, that's deep. I mean, these girls are just well on their way to being incredible adults. Just learning how to balance all those different things, learning how to give it your all and prioritize and say no and say yes, and try to work on being a whole well-rounded person, I think is key. And it's not, I mean, you talk about balance is it's a grind to try to balance and take care of yourself and others. So it requires a lifetime of work for sure.
No, and when you're, I think with a lot of cases, it's more important when you say no almost, and harder when you say no than saying yes, because, and I'm one of those guys who tries to do everything, and it's not always the smart thing to do. But, Allie, you play volleyball and soccer as well. Which practices are tougher, basketball or soccer practices?
Ooh, that's a hard question. Oh,
You can be honest.
honestly, probably soccer. You do a lot more running, but a lot of the time it's more strategic stuff. And I'd say we do the same stuff in basketball, honestly. So it's a good balance.
Soccer's a bigger field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a lot more running, I would have to say.
So how would you guys characterize your coach here? How would you describe her, what she's brought to the table?
She's extremely patient with all of us, but she's still very intense. She doesn't let us lax up, even when sometimes we want to.
Yeah.
She always makes us push through everything.
She's such a kind, I just love Miss Young. I do.
Thank you,
I don't
guys.
know.
And then what would you say about each other? Like, what's the best aspect of, Allie, what's the best aspect of Kaylee? Kaylee, best aspect of Allie?
Kaylee is just, she's so patient. She's very, what would I say? Calm. I don't know. She has a good, balance to her. She's super talented. And she's just kind. She's a kind person.
I love Allie. I've looked up to her ever since being freshman, and she's always been the person I've looked up to. And I'm I want to be a leader like her, and how she leads the team. She's just a great leader and brings out the best in everybody, and on and off the court.
Jill, how would you explain each of these players here in
Man,
front of us?
well, I could go on for days, but I've wanted to be their coach for so long. They're both just really, first of all, really coachable. You can actually say something to their face like, that wasn't right. Could you try it this way? And they can take it, or they can take a compliment too, which is a very adult kind of skill. They both work really hard. They're both great teammates. Just incredible people. I could go on and on.
So about the season, you guys have had a very good season, building, that culture and kind of rebuilding the program. What were the goals? What are the goals? What are you guys still hoping to achieve?
I'd say every game we just want to have fun, play our best, and
And be competitive. Just give every team the run for their money for the win.
yeah. And then postseason, we're gonna do our best. I wanna win a district in basketball. I do.
You guys are D3, obviously, right? Which district are you in then?
We're in with White Cloud and Shelby and
Colton.
yeah, all those teams. I think when we started this season, the first few times we played, we surprised people. I think they were thinking we would just kind of be an easy out, and then we got out there and did some new stuff that we can do, and beat some of them, and they seemed shocked. So that was a fun few games. Yeah,
Where's the district at?
Shelby?
Shelby, yeah.
I think Shelby. Yeah. Now you're getting to the hard questions here.
You guys got to feel like you got a pretty good shot at that, right? Obviously, Holton's got some athletes too. And any given day, you never know. That's why you play it, with Shelby and others that are in it. But, you guys got to feel pretty good, right?
I feel like if we play how we've been playing and show up, I think it'll be a fun weekend, fun week.
I agree.
We're going to show up, and one thing about this team, they grind, they hustle. My dad came in from out of town, and he said, I have never seen a team push the ball up and down the floor so many times, and that's kind of what we do. So we're going to grind, we're going to hustle, we're going to compete and do our best, and we're going to be happy with the product that we put on the floor.
So you're a Vols fan. We know that.
You know it.
University of
You want me
Tennessee.
to sing Rocky Top, Kaylee, you ready?
Yeah, you both want to sing a
No.
duet?
No.
So grew up watching probably Pat Summitt.
Yes.
How much did you? Yep, you got the blazer.
Yep. So we wear blazers in her honor. I actually went to a little basketball camp. Wasn't little, but where she was a guest. And yeah, she's incredible. And I've always looked up to her and use her quotes all the time. And yeah.
That's one of those coaches that just transcend sports. You know, her lessons apply to anything. Like you have different coaches out there that are like that. So I think that's she's one of those. She's a legend.
Yeah,
so
she is.
So back to your teammates. We're just going to ask you some like off the cuff questions. Who's the biggest jokester or clown on your team?
Probably either Allie or I'd say Marilyn.
Yeah,
I like that.
I'd agree.
How so? Got any examples?
I feel like Allie just always keeps it light and laughing, always smiling.
I have some good remarks.
Oh, yeah.
Emma Lammerman.
One-liners?
Funny too. Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like everyone throws a good quip one-liner in every
Who's
game.
got the most sass?
Gracie.
I love that. Our little powerhouse. Yep.
She does.
Most studious. That could be a tough one because you guys
Kaylee.
get after it.
Or Marilyn.
Kaylee. I think.
all these girls are incredible students. They really are.
Or like Sylvia, too.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you and Sil.
I know. I feel like a lot of us are in hard classes.
We are.
This is got to be careful with this. Don't want to go down the wrong road, but most likely to break curfew. You don't have to answer.
Can't be me.
It's hard because, like, I don't have a curfew.
Yeah, I don't
You know,
have
I'm
curfew
trying to.
either. I can
That's
just
because you guys are trustworthy,
Yeah.
right?
Very true.
I'd have
Yeah.
to think about that one.
I do too.
Most likely to be a CEO of a Fortune 500 company.
Ooh.
I feel like Emma Lammerman.
Yeah.
I feel like she's very.
I could see that.
Yeah.
She likes to be.
She'd be a great
In
boss.
charge.
Yeah.
Most likely
Maryland, too.
most likely to come up with the TikTok ideas and also execute them.
Not me.
Maybe Emma Buckmiller.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Little dancer.
So from you guys, hidden talents. We know the talents that we just discussed, but hidden talents.
Hidden. Ooh. I'd say I'm a pretty good dancer. I would.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm trying to think. I can yodel.
Can you try it?
Not right now. No, I've been
Katie.
practicing.
Okay.
You've been
I've
practicing?
been practicing
If you haven't, then why can't you do it here?
because it's not performance ready.
Okay.
Not performance ready.
Can you sing anything for us?
Oh, what would you like me to sing?
What do you think, guys?
Ooh.
Just a little, couple
She's
notes.
really good at the national anthem.
Yeah, that's true.
It is the one that I know pretty well. Like right now?
Yeah. You don't have to sing the whole thing.
Okay.
Everyone, don't hide that voice from everybody.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light? Is that good?
That's
was
very
so
good.
good.
That's really good. Yeah. Amazing.
Did you want to hear
You
my
said you're a
song?
singer too.
let's
Yeah.
hear you
Well,
sing
I
your
don't
turn.
want to shock your audience here, but I can make a mean chicken casserole. Is that too much?
I can tell. I mean, I've seen, Paul's had his thinner days. So, no, sorry, Paul. I mean, I've been there. Believe me, I'm a roller coaster in my little gaining weight, losing weight, that kind of thing. So I'm right there with you, buddy. So anything else that you'd add about this team and what makes it so special and how much fun you're having? Like, what are some of the other elements? Like, are there like bonding things that you do, team bonding things that you do, team dinners, anything like that makes it extra special?
We do team dinners, but honestly, I just think we just enjoy each other's presence most of the time without
Yeah.
fail.
I think so too. We always sing our school's alma mater on the way home on the bus after every game, win or lose.
You guys got to come up with a song. North Muskegon's had one for football last couple of years. They stole it.
Oh yeah.
Careless Whisper.
Yeah, Careless Whisper.
That is true.
We have one. I don't think we do.
We need to come up with one though.
Yeah. This team has just a really great chemistry. And I think part of it is because they're all like, I wouldn't say they're equal. They can all do different things better and worse than others, but we don't have like a D1 superstar. We're all just
How does the ball in?
good athletes and some basketball players, some soccer players. And so we just have this good chemistry of somehow putting it all together. And that's been really fun.
All right. Any other thoughts from anybody? Any other closing thoughts before we sign off on this podcast?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
All right. Yeah.
Scott.
What do you got in your upcoming schedule, real quick?
We play Ravenna tomorrow. That's a makeup game. Then we play Montague Friday.
And then the Ravenna game, where's that at?
At Ravenna.
At Ravenna, and then at Montague?
At Montague.
At Montague, okay.
We're only thinking about tomorrow. We're excited to play Ravenna. We haven't played them yet and looking forward to it.
All right. Well, best of luck there. Best of luck the rest of your season. Keep doing great things. And thanks for coming in for the media day.
Thank
Hope
you.
had a good
Thank
time.
you.
Thank you.